There's a Spanish proverb that says, "It is better to be a mouse in a cat's mouth than a man in a lawyer's hands." Lawyers are often found to be the brunt of not so pleasant statements like this one, but they aren't always horrible people. They're human just like everybody else. Since I've been interested in law for a really long time, I've often had to research the work of this job. Although a lot of people have to deal with lawyers in their lives, not all of them know directly what it takes to become one. Today I want to talk about the job description of the lawyer, the education required to be one, and the outlook of this career. First, we'll look at what a lawyer does. Lawyers are both advocates and advisors. They advocate clients in court with evidence and advise their clients on legal rights and obligations. In a recent article by Net Industries, an information website, it is stated that many lawyers specialize in different areas. These areas include criminal law, dealing with prosecution, public defense, which is where a case where the defendant can't afford representation, civil law, which doesn't include crime, it just deals with damaged suits and divorce courts, labor law, which is just disputes at work between employees, real estate law, which self-explanatory, purchase, sale, rental, and development of land, international law, which is treaties and agreements between nations, corporate law, which advises corporations and represents companies. Some lawyers often open their own private practices, specializing in different areas, and most work of law involves researching precedents, interpreting law, and applying it. Now that we know what one does, let's see the education required to be a lawyer. As explained in a recent article by Sally Kane, Guide for About.com, a lot of schooling is required to become a lawyer. You must first attend 4 years get a 4-year undergraduate degree. It is not required that you major in pre-law. In fact, many majors are acceptable and qualify you for this career. Next, you must attend 3 years of law school, but before you attend, you must pass the law school admission test. The school you attend must be an American Bar Association accredited school. After these 7 years, you have to pass 2 tests. There's the bar exam, which is a 2-day test, testing your knowledge of law and legal principles, and then the ethics exam, which tests your knowledge of ethics codes, professional responsibility, and judicial conduct. This career has a good outlook. According to a recent description in the Occupational Outlook Handbook, it is expected to grow 10% from 2010 to 2020. Competition should be strong because there are more graduating law students than there are jobs available. As you can see, any person who wants to be a lawyer has to be prepared for the work they have to do and the people they may encounter. It's not about just knowing the law. You also have to go through some relatively extensive schooling, and there's a pretty good outlook for lawyers in the future. Although many people might not have the nicest things to say about lawyers, nobody can deny that there might be a time when it comes that they're absolutely necessary.